Today we are doing the new shutdown ability versus every other ability in Stumble, guys. My first reaction of this emote was that it was pretty trash, but then I found out that it can take away pretty much anything, including the ball emote, which got me thinking, is it actually pretty good? Well, today we are putting that to the test, where we will be playing against other content creators, and each game we will be using only the shutdown ability and one other ability at a time. So let's see what happens. All right, ability number 1, we got Hug. And like I was explaining, the way this works is basically like a shield, but whatever is impacting you gets shut down, hence the name. But as you saw there, I was able to break away from the Hug, and I could do it the opposite direction. So as you can see, the magnetism was in effect, but as soon as I use the shutdown emote, gone. So we're gonna find every single use case here. Oh, they get grabbed. What happens if I use it? Do they get shut down? That's actually a good question. I want them to grab each other. Hey. Oh, I think regardless of who's hugging who, it works all ways. Oh my gosh. Now I'm going for the hug. My turn. Oh, wait, did we cancel out the hug there? Oh, no. He shut me down. I forgot about the axolotl. But at least in this first instance, wait, why was he able to do it twice there? I have to clutch. Get out of my way. Do I win? Oh my gosh. Please. Let me out! Let's go! We win! But definitely, this was useful against Hug. So far, I would say it's not that bad. On to the next ability. Next on the list, we got Banana. So, will it take away from the ground? I got hit by that, so I don't know. We'll try that again. Oh, I missed it again. Let me see if I can get in range. Oh, it does clear it off the ground. Interesting. Okay, I wonder if it can disappear mid-air. Same with, like, the brick emote. I was close to getting it before it hit the ground, but, I'll try to snipe them. Oh, sorry. Oh, no, wait, it did work. Or did it hit the ground? Can I get an instant replay on that? So far, this has been pretty useful, but when we get to emotes, wait. Okay, it also cleanses you, so I was slowed there. Well, I don't know if he lagged or what just happened, but that's another point for useful. On to the third one. So far, the shutdown emote is 2-0, but let's try it against Briefcase. Similar thing, I'm gonna try to shut it down before it even hits me. Oh, that could have gone a lot worse. Okay, also, we are playing on the new Lava Land Legendary. What? Was that? Okay, my shutdown emote didn't help me at all, and the fact that it was on the piranha plant made it worse. Oh my gosh. Okay, but you can see that it does actually clear it off the board. Okay, maybe I need to just actually get better. That was kind of a skill issue, but also this map is so insane that we can't even look at the emotes. I'm still gonna say that it was useful there. We just suck at it. Next one. For the fourth ability, we have Invis. But since Invis isn't really that interesting by itself, we're also putting on the Slap emote. This is kind of a 2-for-1, but let me show you what Shutdown does. But this is what happens when you try to go Invis and people use Shutdown. I get revealed, and it's instant, which can pose a threat, especially in ranked mode, when you're so dependent on being invisible. But the one thing I will say is if you use your shutdown emote, you see how fast he was revealed? I'm still waiting for my cooldown to be able to hit them. So at the same time, even though I can see them, I'm not able to do much with that information. So it's more of like a team combo emote, I would think, if you're going on elim maps with it. Oh my goodness, really? Really? That was not very nice. And you might fight me on this take right here, but I'm gonna say that this is useless against Invis. Unless you're playing with other people, I don't see a point in it. So that's our first one going in the useless column. So 3-1 right now. Next, we have Lightning. And as you can imagine, this would be one of the best cases that I could think of where you want to remove the effects on yourself. So if you get hit by lightning, you can cleanse it from yourself. But again, oh, wait, I think it was about to explode and I used it literally on frame 1 and it disappeared. Wait, I'm gonna try to do it again. Time it and throw it. I dare you. See, now I'm confused. You definitely can cleanse the magnetism effect, but before it hits the ground, I don't know if it works like that. And it's hard to time. This one, surprisingly, might not be that useful. If you have the magnetism effect, that's when it's impactful. But other than that, I don't see that much of a use for it. I'm gonna say this is useless because you're better off using shield. Now, in the rare case that you find yourself getting hit with a snowball, let's see how shutdown works on it. So as you can see there, I got hit very early and it cleansed me of the effect. So, I mean, it's pretty obvious here that I'm gonna say that this is useful. But again, wouldn't you be better off using the other emotes like shield, like vault? How did I sell that? That is crazy. What if I can hit him with the snowball though? Hear me out. Watch this. Ready? Midair. No! Okay, that's toxic. Now, this one's kind of tough because we're doing shield next. And again, it is so good against shield that you could just wipe them out, right? But at the same time, you yourself could be shielding. So, is it worth wasting your cooldown to use shutdown? I would say no, like just straight up no. But if they were to decrease the cooldown to use another emote, again, a combo would be crazy. Like taking away someone's shield, then punching them would be insane, but you can't do that right now. So if they buff it, this would be the most useful case scenario. But as of right now, I mean, you might as well just shield yourself. I don't really. See? If I was shielding, that would not have happened. As of right now, it's useless. And for our last rare emote, we have Spit, which, ooh, this one shuts it down right away. And since you can see the startup, whoa, I think this might be the best one so far because it can take away the slowness of it if you do get impacted like that. But also mid-air, you saw I was able to shut it down. We'll go for it. Here goes nothing. Oh, he wiped it clean. Boom! What? Oh, he was slowed. I couldn't even see what happened. But this one is definitely useful. And for our first epic ability, we got Speed Gel. Will it remove it from the ground? And would you want to remove it? Because if you're going behind someone, it doesn't remove it, actually. Oh, this is the first one that it actually just doesn't do anything to. So yeah, this one is the first absolutely useless one. I crossed that line first. Yeah, definitely useless. You're better off using anything else. Obviously, next, we got to have Kick. So, it's not gonna be that useful mid-kick, like if someone's about to use it, I don't think. Because again, timing is so difficult. But again, at max level, this will happen. So to just cleanse yourself from that is going to be so useful. Especially when you're on the ledge and about to have to clutch. Just like, boom, now I can do it. And then you just line it up. But actually clutch there, it's useful, trust me. I'm just bad. Next one. Next, we have arguably the most important emote in all of Stumble Guys. That's right, we got Punch. Does the shutdown ability do anything against it? No. Just to burst your bubble, not really much happens at all. I think maybe if you time it perfectly, something can happen, but it's one of those situations where you'd much rather use a shield or invis. As you can see, we're just going around punching and whiffing. Nothing is really happening. This is by far the most useless case of this entire video. Well, what about Brick? If Brick can delete it mid-air, that would be a whole different story. All right, we're gonna have Shaziel throw a brick at me, and it didn't clear them. Really? Okay, maybe Shutdown isn't good against Brick. I thought this was gonna be one of the biggest useful cases. Oh, wait. That time it cleared it. It didn't explode. You have to get it very early on in the animation. Interesting. Can it be useful? Yes. Is it? I will say it's useful, but only sometimes. You have to react very quickly. See, even there, I used it before it hit me, and it didn't even register. Is it useful? I'll say this is useful for sure. I know we showed this off earlier, but we're doing just Slap this time. And that bot almost got Shaziel out. So, Slap versus Shutdown. Can it be useful? I don't believe so. Any melee emote, I'm just gonna pretty much guarantee that it's not gonna be useful. Wait, did I just shut down his shutdown? I'm pretty sure yeah, I shut down his shutdown. Interesting. Well, now you know, in case people wanted to see a shutdown for shutdown. But at the same time, if you're shutting down the shutdown, you're gonna cleanse whatever you were going to cleanse before. So that was useless. Speaking of useless, this is also useless. Slapping. See, like, man, I timed that perfectly. Punch and slap. two of the most useless verses. So just to update you guys midway through, it is currently about 50-50 on useful versus not. 7 useful case scenarios and 6 have been absolute pointless. But here we have Chop. And if you do happen to get squished, you can shut it down. But as you can see, if you're tiny, boom, shut down just makes you grow back instantly. And on a map like Laser Tracer, it is so important that you're not tiny. So this is by far the most useful we've seen in a while. Here we go. Oh, this is getting intense. What just happened? Did I just super chop him? What? I've never seen that happen before. That was definitely useful though. We've seen one of the most useful case scenarios, but I think this is gonna be the most pointless. Next, we have the sword. Which, oh, never mind. If they're in the startup animation, you could just cancel it. What I thought was gonna happen is when they go for it, you just cleanse them out of being confused. But that doesn't happen. Oh, they thought of that. Okay. So the only case where this is gonna be useful is if you see them starting it up, you can cleanse it away. And I believe they will still get confused. Did I see that right? We have to clutch. Really? Okay, it's not that useful, but you have to do it like perfect timing. Oh, that was so lucky. No! Really? Wait, give me back! All right, this is a fine line, but I will say it's useful against sword. Barely though, barely. Now for what I consider to be probably the most annoying emote in the entire game, we have max level Rake, which if you don't know, you get totally confused, but you can cleanse that annoyance out of your life if you would like. Apparently, wait, did he? Oh, he cleansed me. Aw, thank you. Really? Really? Cleanse, please. Oh my God, barely in time. So this is one of the most useful times I've seen it. Not only can you clean it from the ground, you can cleanse from the confusion. I literally saved him frame 1 there. Oh, nope, he got it in time. Oh, he's circling. He doesn't have enough cooldown. Wait, his Rake saved him. Bro, that was so cringe. But this is the most useful we've seen all day. And for the last epic ability, we have the Sticky Bomb, which you don't see anyone ever use this emote. So, will it be useful? I'm sure it cleanses them both. Why didn't it get rid of that one? Is that gonna explode? Interesting. It cleans it from the ground too. It's definitely useful against the Sticky Bomb though. But wait, why didn't it remove it that time? Being a little buggy, but as soon as it's on the ground, it's pretty much instant that it will clean it up. Try using it there? Let's see. Oh, I think once it's in like the ball form, when it's on the ground, you can't take it away then. Let me test the theory. Yeah, so only when it's on the ground or when it's being thrown before it hits the ground is when it can disappear. But when it's stuck on you, you can't clean it. Like, look. See? It's still on me. I would say it's... Wait. See, that time, I don't know. It's being inconsistent. This is like a 50-50 whether it's useful or not. Wait, and he's stickied. I'm gonna say it's useful. Okay, why not? And now we are on legendary abilities, which we have probably one of the best emotes in the game. We have the volleyball, which you saw there, it works perfectly against. So you can remove someone's ball as soon as they use it. Oh, he got off the kill, but it was too late. I cleansed it, but it did nothing. As you can see, it worked there, but it also works on race maps. So if someone using their volleyball scurrying away, you can use your shutdown, then volleyball in front of them because it will be on cooldown. Because volleyball is one of the emotes that has a super long cooldown because otherwise it would be even more broken. Wait. Oh, he helped me. Thank you. I've never seen that happen. That was hilarious. Okay. All right, we're just gonna go for a normal clutch here. No problem. Really? But yeah, super useful against ball. Okay, next up we have dice. And this one could be amazing if you can shut it down before it hits you. Obviously, if it's just sitting around, you could probably clean that up. But, as you can see there, but the real test is if it's coming towards you super fast, are you able to stop it? I think so. It was very iffy though. I mean, again, Like, see there? I was like 1 second off. And because of that, it hit me and I would have died there. I'm leaning towards useless here, to be honest with you. Obviously, you can time it, but will you? No, definitely not. I mean, we'll watch this 1v1. Let's see if we ever see it be useful. Oh, and the body block. Oh, he's back. See, he misses it, gets diced. And if he would have had shield there, he would have been able to do that totally fine. Yeah, this one's useless. And for the last emote in all of Stumble, guys, we obviously have the jump. So we're gonna see if it actually can shut it down. The most used case for jump would be for clutching. So what if I shut it down midair like that? I sacrificed myself, but it worked. So it's kind of useful. This is the one time I want to do another test. But this is going to be the last game. And I was thinking, what if I'm standing on the other side and as they go for a clutch, I just shut them down? Let's see. Will it reach? No. Maybe if I jumped out and did it, that could be pretty funny. I'm going to do it for the clip. They didn't use it. I'm going to do it again. Jump out. It did nothing. All right. Well, that was useless. But there you have it. That has been every ability versus the new shutdown ability. Let me know what you think. Is the ability actually good, or is it bad like my first impression of it was? In my opinion, it could be great if they lowered the cooldown and it did more than it does right now. The final score, if you're wondering, was 12 being useful and 8 for useless. So it's pretty split for whether it's actually good against the emotes that other people will be using. In most cases, it's very niche when you're going to want this thing. I think the most common is gonna be versus ball and when you get max level kicked or max level raped. And those 3 scenarios, this could be really good. But in all honesty, I think this is mid. Very, very mid. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you're using code babyyoda and leave your thoughts down below. We'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.